Check it out now. It's your man DJ Green Hornet coming back with another vinyl opening. This time we had the Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt, the Target exclusive. You can see there, only at Target. This is a limited edition white vinyl. I played it earlier today. I'm not new to this album right here. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it, somewhat, but basically I just wanted to show you guys the Target exclusive version of this album. It's all white vinyl. I bought it, what's it, like a day ago? Bought this a day ago, and this is the 30th anniversary. It came out June 25th, 96? So yeah, it's been out for a while. This is a different album cover, as you can see. The original album cover looked like this. And also at the Target, they do have the CD. But you know, the front cover is gonna look like this, and the back cover was different too. I don't remember if it looked like this in the back. It might have had something else too, but this is the new version. And I'm guessing Jay-Z has his rights back to this album. I'm guessing it's distributed by Rock Nation, and it has the Rockefeller logo on it, which, you know, Rockefeller record label was ran by Jay-Z, Damon Dash, and Kareem Biggs, I believe. So those three guys set it off with this album right here. So yeah, but I'm surprised by it. It's not a gatefold, it's just a regular vinyl right here. And when I went to go buy it, I went to Target, and I wasn't sure if it was going to be in stores. And I walked in there, it was a whole bunch of vinyl, it had its own display, and a lot of vinyl, a lot of CDs and stuff like that. So I picked up the vinyl, of course, it's already had a CD. And yeah, when I was walking out the store, it was funny. There was another guy in there. He had bought the same thing, but he had pre-ordered his, you know, online. And you know, I was able to talk to him for a few minutes when we was walking out the store, because I bought it and I was walking out the store with it. Then I looked like, oh, I said, oh, yo, we buying the same thing. So we just talked for a few minutes and stuff like that. I said, well, where we stay at, I don't think a lot of people is gonna be copying this album right here, you know. East Coast albums older and stuff like that. The gentleman that I was talking to, he's at least around like my age or whatever. So, you know, but it was surprising to see somebody buying the same thing. But I said, yeah, I wouldn't even pre-order this, because, you know, any Target in our city is gonna have this, because nobody's probably not gonna be probably buying this like that in our area, you know. On the price, it was kind of expensive, $40, you know. But you know, so that was interesting. That reminded me like back in the day, like you go in the store, everybody's lining up going to the store to buy a certain album. So that felt pretty good. So just before I show you the vinyl, you know, showing you what's inside. So you got this right here, seeing this is the back. I wish they could have put like maybe a different picture of him, you know, since they already got the back cover is you know, it's the same. It's a QR code right here. That's about it. So you just get this right here, the inside, nothing special. It's a double LP. basic, nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna pull out one record, not gonna pull out both of them, of course, but sides A and B. And it's a C and D as far as the other vinyl. So yeah, this came out in '96. I was still in high school. And it was funny, I'm not gonna talk, bad about this album because I do like the songs on here, but I'll tell a little bit and show what else I got in the cut right here as the bonus. But basically, I wanted you guys to see the two vinyl records. And this album right here is controversial right now, just because the fat people don't like, because Jay-Z is working with Target and stuff, and and blah blah blah, whatever that's going on, that you guys probably reading about Jay-Z and Target online. So that's it. But yeah, when I first bought this album, I liked it, but I had it for like a couple weeks, and then I ended up selling my original cassette. And I can't remember, because I was thinking about the timeline and stuff when it came out. So 2 years I had to go to like the summer school, and I think I had sold my original cassette in summer school. I think I'm only had it maybe for like 2 weeks or something like that, man. I sold that shit for like $10, and but I ended up buying it again. So I got this cassette. I don't remember exactly when, but I ended up buying it again. Like, I sold it, and maybe a couple weeks later or a month later or whatever, I had to buy it again because I did miss a lot of songs. And this was the hot album. This is the hot album right here. This one, the first one that was on the record label, this was on. Yeah, the Freeze, Priority. If you guys can see it, Freeze Records, Priority. This is one of those, they put this out independent. And this cassette right here, I was playing it. I was with somebody a few years later, maybe around like 2000, 2001 or something like that. I was playing this, put this in the car, and it pops off. But I still kept it, and then I went out and bought it again, because this is the era I still was buying like CDs and cassettes. So I was buying like both, whatever matched my collection. If I started out buying a person album on cassette, I continue to buy it on cassette. If I bought it on CD, that I was bought the CDs, I had to switch it up a little bit too. But this is the reissue that came out on Def Jam. Similar. I don't know what he called this right here when he put it up, the two circles that's over the Y right here. I don't know what it's called, but the Def Jam version doesn't have that. They changed it. Cassette right here. Cassette still looking good. This one actually has more photos than the other one. It has all the credits to the album. This one does too. The original one has all the credits. It's the one that was on the Freeze Records. Def Jam version. I believe you can still buy the one with the original album cover from Def Jam online. Let me know in the comments One thing I don't like about this album right here, it doesn't have the credits. So, you know, all the producers and stuff don't get any their name on the album. You know, Ski Beats, Jazzo, DJ Premier, who else on here? A guy named Nobody on here, and DJ Irv, yeah, Irv Gotti produced on here too. Yeah, so yeah, probably some other ones too. So the difference between the cassette, the cassette versions, you know, the Def Jam version, they did like put a bonus track on there. So when I did end up this getting popped or whatever, I was, you know, it was all good, because when I bought the reissue that was on Def Jam, they got the Can I Live 2 with Memphis Bleak on here, which they also put on here as a bonus. Well, it's not even a bonus, it's part of the track. So you got Can I Live 2 featuring Memphis Bleak, and you got the track number 16, which is Can't Knock the Hustle Fool's Paradise remix with Melissa Morgan. So yeah, to put two quote bonus tracks on there, which, you know, when I bought the CD many years later, I'm not exactly sure what year I bought this CD. This says Priority on here. Hold up, I'm getting kind of mixed up. Yes, well, yeah, let me excuse that. So just in case, for the record, this wasn't on distribute on the Def Jam. This was on Priority first. So anybody that's listening to this, I'm doing this live, no edit. But this is Priority Records. I'm sorry, not Def Jam. I think the later Jay-Z albums was on Def Jam. So this is the Priority CD. And this had the Can't Knock the Hustle 2 remix on there. Okay, got all the credits right here. All the photos. Got the gangster attire on. So yeah, that's my Jay-Z connection, Reasonable Doubt. But I wanted to show you guys something else. I think, let me see something real quick. If you have this CD right here, you're looking for that remix, the Can't Knock the Hustle, the Fool's Paradise remix, you know, it's on this CD right here, so, which they put on here. So this is like the first greatest hits, Jay-Z Chapter 1, distributed by BMG, Rockefeller Records. This is dope. I don't know if they still make this one, but this is like one of the first greatest hits. And I can't remember when I bought this CD. I think I might have bought this one at the store. And this is the second, like, greatest hits. This one's called Jay-Z Bring It On. You know, the best of right here. And I'm showing you this CD because inside because I think let me see one of these songs on here I've been listening to I haven't listened to in a while, and I thought it was pretty dope. Let me make sure I'm showing the right one. Yeah, this one got the bonus track on here. I really liked it. It was looked over because I guess it was censored, so I didn't play this one too much. But I like Ain't No Nigga Ray and Kristan Metz. So yeah, check this out. This remix right here. You can find it. I know it's on YouTube because I looked it up. So if you like the check out Ain't No Nigga remix. I think I really like that track. Of course, the original is dope too, but that's a good version, you know, of that track right there. But yeah, this one got like 2 more songs than this one do, but some of the songs pretty much the same on here. You got some different ones, but these are cool to have right here in your collection because they got, like I said, different songs. If you can't find a Reasonable Doubt, or you only like certain songs, you know, you can pick up 2 of these. I think most of the songs here is from like Reasonable Doubt, In My Lifetime Volume 1, and Volume 2. So find those. But yeah, you know, that's it, man. Just showing y'all what it's looking like inside. So if you wanted to purchase that, the white vinyl of this controversial album right now for Jay-Z, Target exclusive, you know. I know people want to boycott Target and all that stuff. That's why I'm calling it controversial album right here. I would prefer the, you know, the original vinyl version. Once again, I probably could have bought that anytime. I will say this, and I always thought this album would sound good at home, you know, on the record player, on the vinyl playing it. And it does, it sounds real good. I always thought this album would sound better at home than like playing, you know, riding around in the whip. But yeah, I didn't get to say which songs I really like off this album. Pretty much like all of it. The one I play the most is probably Can I Live, Bring It On, let me see, you know, Coming of Age, Dead Presidents, The Evil, Ain't No Nigga. All these joints is pretty dope. Brooklyn Finest, Politics as Usual, just about all of them I like here. The one I probably don't play, you know, to play the least is probably maybe Regrets. Probably, let me see. Yeah, 222s, which a lot of people like that song, but I don't play that one as much. Can I Live 2? I don't play that as much, and probably the once in a while I'll play that Cannot the Hustle too. I feel that one. Once in a while I'll play that one. Cannot the Hustle, the remix. So I just got for some other Fool's Paradise, you know. But I'm glad they added a couple songs to fill out each side of the vinyl, in case people might not know, but I believe each side can hold up to about 24, 25 minutes. So I'm glad they, you know, they filled all the time up on each vinyl. So you got about, let me see, about 3 and 4 songs each side and stuff like that. So let me see. Yeah, side A got 3 tracks. Side B has 3. Side C has 4. Side D has 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, man. So hopefully you guys like this opening review of the Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt classic album from '96. You know, go out and you know, if you want, you can go out and support that at the Target and be controversial and have a record collection that way somebody put it like, oh, you're not supposed to be shopping at Target, you're supposed to be boycotting it. So that's why we calling it the controversial album. Yeah, so yeah, go in the stores. They got the CD and the vinyl. I think I might have saw a line too, or maybe on that when I scanned that QR code, you can buy the cassette too. So if you're into buying cassettes. So yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment below. This your man DJ Green Hornet, and I'm out. Peace.